In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to connect Dropbox to Zapier. If you want to automate tasks between Dropbox and your other apps, the first thing you need to do is create the connection inside Zapier. Once that connection is in place, you'll be able to use Dropbox in your Zaps for things like moving files, watching folders, or backing up content automatically. To begin, open Zapier and look over to the left-hand side of the screen. In the sidebar, click on App Connections. This is the section where Zapier stores and manages the apps linked to your account. If you've connected apps before, you may already see a list here, and if not, that's completely fine. Once you're in App Connections, click on App. This takes you into the area where you can browse or manage the specific services available for connection. From here, look toward the upper right corner of the page and click Add Connection. This is the button you'll use anytime you want to link a new app to Zapier. After the connection window opens, type Dropbox into the search field. As you type, Zapier should start filtering the list of apps automatically, making Dropbox easy to find. When you see Dropbox appear in the results, click on it to continue. Next, click Add Connection again to confirm that you want to start linking your Dropbox account. At this stage, Zapier will open the Dropbox authorization flow. This is where you'll follow the on-screen prompts to sign into your Dropbox account and approve access. Take your time during this part and read each screen carefully. You may be asked to log in, choose an account if you have more than one, and grant Zapier permission to access certain Dropbox features. These permissions are necessary for your automations to work properly, so approving them is an important step. Once you've finished the prompts, Zapier should bring you back with Dropbox connected to your account. A good idea here is to quickly confirm that the connection appears in your App Connections list. That way you know everything was completed successfully before you start building an automation. And that's it. You've now connected Dropbox to Zapier. From here, you can move on to creating Zaps that use Dropbox as a trigger or an action, depending on what you want to automate. If the connection doesn't appear right away, simply refresh the page and check again. In most cases, the connection will show up once the authorization is complete.